Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. So this is week 2 of the vlog, and this episode is going to be all about Japan and my upcoming trip to Tokyo, to be exact. I spoke briefly about it in my original video, but now I'm going to go into a bit more detail. Nothing crazy because I haven't actually got a set in stone itinerary, but I'm just going to kind of give you a brief sort of run through of why I'm going there and kind of so on and so forth. So, went to Tokyo originally in October 2015. That was the first time I went. Absolutely fell in love with it. I really did. So me and Alice, my wife, we went there with pretty much the sole intention of going to Disneyland and Disney Sea. Because I mean, what's cooler than Disney and Japan? I mean, it was something that we absolutely had to see. So that's what took us there. But then once we got there, we discovered that Japan has so much to offer. Like, before we even got to Disney, we stayed in Tokyo for about 4 or 5 days. Just went exploring, we went shopping. We soon found out that the culture, the manners of the people, the cleanliness of the country, it was all incredible. The food, the shopping, the sights, I really couldn't fault it. There was not a single part of Tokyo that I disliked. And then we visited Disneyland and Disney Sea, which were absolutely incredible. Really amazing. And ultimately, that's what kind of is bringing me back. When we left Tokyo last time, it was an incredible trip, and I knew at that point that I would have to return. There was no doubt about it. It wasn't a one and done trip whatsoever. I knew I had to get back there. I saved up some money this year. I sold a load of trainers, sold some cameras, and I've been able to raise the funds to get back, which I'm unbelievably excited about. I can't even begin to describe how excited I am for this trip. I go in less than 1 month, so pretty scary times. I mean, this is going to be a solo trip, in case you wasn't aware. My wife is going to be in Disneyland Paris at the time. I'm going to be in Disneyland Tokyo, so it's going to be pretty cool. I'm going to be completely by myself. I've never done a solo trip anywhere, so I know it's a bit optimistic picking Tokyo of all places, but you only live once, didn't you? So you got to try it. Of course, I've been brushing up on Tokyo, so I've got some cool literature, bit of Lonely Planet, bit of Monocle. Yeah, I mean, because I've already been before, obviously that's going to help massively, but you can never go wrong brushing up on it as well. What am I going to be doing when I'm in Tokyo? You're probably wondering. Well, for me, it's going to be a big sort of photography trip and vlogging. I'm going to be doing lots of videos, I'm going to be taking lots of photos, and I'm just going to be kind of absorbing the atmosphere of the location. I don't really have a checklist of what I absolutely have to achieve, apart from visiting Disneyland again. That is the minimum requirement. But other than that, I'm really just going to take it day by day. I know what parts of Tokyo I want to visit, all the main areas, all the typical areas that you'd think of when you search it on Google. So I'll be ticking them all off on my list. But other than that, nothing real set in stone. I'll probably visit some cat cafes. I might visit the Studio Ghibli Museum again, which I'd done previously. It was very good. So yeah, nothing really set in stone, which I think is going to add to the excitement. So in summary, I'm going back to Japan because I adored it. I think it's a country that keeps on giving, will keep bringing me back for years to come. And ultimately, it does come down to Disneyland. It is a beautiful park that they've got over there. The Japanese are arguably the most enthusiastic Disney fans on the planet, and I need to get back. That's really all there is to it. I'm extremely excited. With less than a month to go, I can't wait to bring the camera, shoot some vlogs, and just have a real raw and honest view of my trip. But yeah, that's kind of everything. If you have any questions about Japan or my upcoming trip or anything like that, please leave a comment below. I do look at every single comment and I will reply to everything. And that's everything really. Thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome day.